So obviously this question we're talking about when the prison was operational.
Yeah, now it's exit through the gift shop.
Yes. And actually in my research, I found out that there are a lot of people that are thought to have escaped successfully. There's no like definitive proof, but there are some semi-successful escapes. So I wanted to try my best to like avoid what they did and come up with like my own unique thing.
Now, how many escape, like, quote-unquote successful escape attempts did you have? Because I only found the one with the few guys in it. Like, one escape attempt with a bunch of people.
That was, like, the main one. The one where they used, like, the papier-mâché heads.
I think I saw, like, 3 or 4 other ones listed, but none of those all looked pretty definitively unsuccessful.
Yeah. But, like, parts of them were successful.
Right.
Yes.
Like, some people got out of the cell, but they didn't get over the water, stuff like that.
Yeah, but, escaping is not like horseshoes or hand grenades where close counts.
Right. So when putting together my escape plan, there are really two main parts of this that I considered is getting out of my cell and getting across the water. So step 1 is to gather the supplies that I need. And I'll go into what supplies I need. But as a prisoner, they actually had a decent amount of like recreation activities. So they had a recreation yard where you could play sports and stuff. I think they had like a baseball league and stuff.
I saw that too, yeah.
Yeah. So from that, there's one thing that I want to ask for, and hopefully they'll give it to me. It's those, some people that play sports, they wear those safety goggles to like protect their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask for a pair of those, and I'll get to why later on. But it's important that they're airtight.
That's a good stipulation.
Yes.
I think I just got a hint of foreshadowing there.
The next thing that I want to do is prisoners actually have like an instrument that they're allowed to play. So I gotta choose these instruments pretty carefully, and hopefully they'll let me have 2 because I need 2 for my plan. The first one is going to be a bagpipe, and the second one's going to be a banjo.
Okay.
So hopefully I can get those 2. And then the third thing that I need are latex gloves, like a box of latex gloves. And that's going to be a little tricky to get. So those are going to be in the dining hall, and I'm going to get them during lunch or some sort of meal or something. And the problem with the dining hall is that they actually have canisters of tear gas just attached to the rafters of the ceiling and stuff, and they're remote controlled. So if they see anything fishy or if they like a riot breaks out or something, then they're going to activate those.
But not if you have your goggles.
Partly. That's part of it. So you're going to start a fight, and you're going to start a riot of sorts, and like chaos is going to break out, and they're going to activate the tear gas, and you're going to try to use it to your advantage. But first you need a mask. And the goggles are the first part of your mask. The second part of your mask, you're going to have to disassemble your bagpipe, because the bag of the bagpipe is made from, or some of them are, hopefully you'll get one that is made of this. It's made of Gore-Tex. And Gore-Tex is made from, it's something called polytetrafluoroethylene. And a brand name of this is Teflon. It's more commonly known.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like stretched Teflon on top of each other, kind of. And this material is known as like, it's known for being waterproof and for being breathable. So a lot of people use it for like rain jackets and stuff because it's breathable and keeps you dry. And there is a fact that I found about tear gas. If you have a material that filters, if it filters particles 60 micrometers or smaller, then it will work. Then it'll filter out the tear gas.
Gotcha.
So this Gore-Tex has pores that are 0.2 micrometers, which is way smaller than 60 micrometers. And they're actually 9 billion pores per square inch. So that works out to be like about half of the material in a square inch is just pores. So you'll be able to breathe through it. And it will filter out the gas.
Okay. So you can get your latex gloves.
Yeah, so you're going to make your makeshift mask. And in all the chaos, you're going to sneak past the counter and you're going to grab a box of latex gloves.
Prison escapes are weird because you're like, I'm going to murder someone for some fucking gloves.
I mean, no one dies from it. They just get irritated from the gas.
Well, you had mentioned starting a riot/fight.
Yeah, but nobody necessarily has to die in it.
This doesn't seem like it's really up to you. It sounds like you're just making a situation where, oh, if some people die, whatever.
Look, I'm trying to escape. So when I get back to my cell, The tear gas is actually going to irritate my skin too. So baking soda actually helps with skin. And in Alcatraz, they didn't have toothpaste. They had tooth powder. And tooth powder has baking soda in it. So you can use that to help your skin. And then the next step is to get out of your cell. And in the cell, they have an air vent that's covered by an iron grate. And this is how I'm going to get out. But I got to find a way through the grate. So the way I wanted to do it was to try to corrode the grate. And there are certain things that you need to corrode iron. One of them is water.
Water. Yep. Got that on my list.
Another is oxygen. Salt helps because it increases the conductivity of water. And if you have two dissimilar metals, then the least reactive one of the two corrodes. I think that's the way it goes. Or it might be the more reactive one. I forget which way it is.
Okay, so your brown's got a 50-50 shot of working.
Need a metal that is less reactive than iron. Yeah, so the more reactive one corrodes. So we actually have all these things in our cell. So the toilet actually flushes with salt water. So we have two of the things right there. And then obviously the air is oxygen.
Check.
And then the banjo that we have, the fourth string is wound with phosphor bronze, which is a copper alloy, and it has 80 to 90% copper, and copper is less reactive than iron.
Damn.
There you go.
So you can use this banjo string to corrode the iron. So with all these things combined, you can corrode the iron. I don't know how long it'll take. It's kind of hard to find out how long it'll take, but you have plenty of time.
Yeah, I mean,
You're just sitting around in prison.
Yeah.
So eventually, you'll corrode the vent, and you'll get out of your cell. And then, once you're out of your cell, I didn't really exactly know how to get out of the building. I think they have, like, shooting galleries and stuff, just avoid that stuff.
Don't enter anything called the shooting gallery. Yeah, got it.
And then once you're out of the building, the next step is to get across the water. For that, you're going to need a raft. And for the raft, you have your latex gloves. So you got to blow up the latex gloves. And I found out that you need 20 cubic feet of air to support someone that's around 160 pounds. And I estimated that each glove can hold 3 cubic feet of air. So you'll need at least 7 gloves. We have a box full of latex gloves, so we have plenty. So you just blow up your gloves, tie them together, make a giant raft, and then you have a banjo that you can use as an oar. And then you're home free.
Nice.
Sounds good.
That's the master plan.